Okay.
That kid's a fucking weirdo, too.
Ready?
I was trying to add everyone.
It's crazy.
Come on, man.
Looking for it?
You can add everyone while we're going.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, sir. What's good? What's going on? What's happening? You already know what time it is. It's MoSports TV. I'm here with the gang, Matt Chi, Big Ed, and myself, C MoSports. You already know what time it is. We had a lot of good games last week, and we're going to preview these upcoming week. What is it, week 12?
Yeah, week 13.
Week 13?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. It is November 28th.
Fast as hell.
Year went by so fast. Time's going by fast. But we got a lot to talk about. So what do we want? We got some NFL. We got some MLB as well. We got a little bit of NBA as well.
So we get all the little shit out the way.
We're gonna get let's
all right, Ed, what do you want to get to first?
NBA? Let's talk about the NBA.
All right. The NBA, I mean, LaMelo Ball is out with a wrist injury for the next few weeks, which kind of sucks because he's been on probably the best skid of his young career thus far. So it's kind of disappointing to see. Do all the Ball family members have injuries? Like, are they just injury prone as a family? What are they doing?
Like.
LeVar's coaching isn't it? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, first of all, the sneakers weren't it. And that's why.
No, this is a wrist injury. So
well, I'm talking about Lonzo.
Lonzo's knees.
Lonzo scrapped the BBBs because he kept on getting injured in the sneakers, and the sneakers kept on breaking.
What up, Dev?
Is he still getting sued or what?
Lonzo or the Big Baller brand?
Yeah, I think
he was getting sued for a while.
I stand with LeVar. That's all.
I think the dad. I fuck with the Ball family. It's just just some unfortunate events. Before LaMelo got hurt, he was snapping though. We're not gonna act like he wasn't snapping.
Yeah, he was averaging
he was going crazy. And like I said, with Miles Bridges back, and with LaMelo Ball rocking,
that's a good duo though.
The Hornets can fuck around and maybe turn it around a little bit, but that injury,
they've just been so mid. They're just like they can't just get over the hump of being just not a good team.
Well, they're they're a shitty team still.
Yeah.
They're not the Wizards or the Pistons.
No, they've got some young pieces. Well, the thing is, Kai Jones was supposed to be a big piece of that team, and he's just crazy. He's got CTE.
What's crazy with Kai Jones is that
he did an interview recently.
Did he even test positive for any substances at all? No. In the NBA? Did he ever get in trouble for pissing hot or doing anything illegal or anything of the sort? Other than just him looking like he was fried off the Perk 30 and doing TikTok dances, what has Kai Jones actually done to get suspended and kicked off the Hornets?
Well, he did an interview. He said during that time with his
he made a public statement about getting traded too. You're not allowed to do that. Requesting a trade.
Yeah, he wanted to request a trade, but mostly his grandma. He was saying his great grandma passed, and he was going through it, and he was looking for some guidance from the organization, and they just kept telling him to go to therapy.
And he didn't want to go.
And then he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go to therapy because he's like, yeah, I should help you out. You know what I mean? I'm an NBA. I should help me out. And then they told him one day not to show up at the training camp after he had that good ass
Summer League game.
I can't hold you, bro. Kai Jones did absolutely nothing to get suspended from the fucking NBA, and nobody's talking about how he's getting blackballed from the NBA right now. He's never got caught with any type of controlled substances by the law. He didn't get caught hot piss test. He's only done TikTok dances and made weird statements. Nothing out of the extraordinary though. So what the fuck? Free my nigga Kai Jones, man. I don't give a fuck. Free him.
I think he gets back on the other team, man.
I hope so because he's a good basketball player. He be snapping. He had a decent season last year. He had a good summer league this year. I just don't get it. I don't get it. and you know, they treat mental health like worse than substance abuse. It's looking like now. You're
and pedophilia. But
yeah. Well, let's talk about the fact that Kai Jones isn't allowed to play basketball right now, but Josh Giddey is still playing despite all of these. You know, this. It's not just allegations or anything at this point. There's an ongoing investigation, and it's kind of crazy to see that during an ongoing investigation, this guy is still active and on the team.
Disgusting, actually.
It's very disgusting. But you know, just like any other allegation with these athletes, it has to go through.
Man, there's so much video evidence.
Right. But like, because I'm not trying to stick up for any of this shit, because I do not believe in pedophilia, none of that. From what the Thunder is saying, I'm just repeating what the Thunder said today. Actually, the Thunder said that they've been known about this for a year, which is fucking crazy. They known about this for a year. And two, Giddey is saying that the girl lied about her age. They saw the video of him in the bar with her while she was drinking in the bar, which I guess aligns with his motive or whatever. But like, still, like, I feel like guys, there's just so
many pictures, so many videos. Like, it's not just like this was one instance. Not that even one instance is like there's just it's all bad. It all looks very, very bad right now.
You can't just be that naive.
And they just have to, like, while the investigation is going, he needs to take a leave of absence until the whatever allegations come out to what they may be. Until the paperwork comes out. If he had any prior knowledge that the girl was underage and he still did what he did, he needs to be out of the league. But if he got tricked,
Double R, we can't be getting.
It's a sticky subject.
Yeah, it's so Oklahoma. Like, I don't know.
I don't care, yo, bro. It's just a moral compass, though. I don't care if that's consent.
Well, the 16. No, if he knows a fuck about that age of consent shit. If she's under 18, I don't give a fuck if she's consenting or not. I don't give a fuck. That's still.
Well, if she did happen to lie about her age and she said, hey, I'm 18. Let's not forget Josh Giddey's like, what, 20, 21 years old. Yeah. So it's not even necessarily like insane at that
That's
point.
Not insane at that point.
No, it's just like
he's only right. He's only 21 right now.
Naive though. She doesn't even look.
You got to be on that shit, bro.
18, like she doesn't.
It's all bad, and the memes are just flowing. That's the thing. They're not.
And he's from a different country. I feel like there's probably different
he's
like
from Australia. That's why
there's probably like different rules out there.
They had Andrew Bogut.
You know what I'm saying?
Andrew Bogut.
It might be morally acceptable out there to fuck with 16-year-olds. Not out here though, and he should have known that. Like,
they got to get some kangaroos to square up with him at that
fucking fucking pilgrim.
That's crazy. Either way, he's a weirdo.
Babyface killer.
Yeah, some more news in the NBA. Cuban is selling his stake in the Mavs. And he's also leaving Shark Tank. So what
happened, Mr. Cuban?
Got that.
The club, let's just say the club is not happy with Mr. Cuban at the moment. And he has to go. He has to go just like Gruden just had to go out of nowhere. Just like
he's gonna take a long vacation, and we may never see Mark Cuban again.
May never hear his name again. If he's literally has to sell his team
3.5
and then leave the one TV program that he is most relevant on, like his two top things.
Loves him on there. Like
those are his two top things in the world that he does, and he has to just straight up leave.
He sold a majority of his stake, so I don't think he has control at all.
Well, he sold, but he was forced to sell.
Oh yeah, facts.
So the NBA Owners Association, or whatever the fuck they are, they made some calls behind closed doors and like, look,
they want to go to that.
Go ahead.
Well, I honestly though, like, I don't enjoy it because personally, I liked Mark Cuban as an owner in the NBA. I feel like he was very personable. He related to the players a lot, and he was a very player-first type of guy. You always see him courtside. He wasn't just like a name, you know what I mean? Just a suit and tie type of dude. Like Mark Cuban was out there. He was in the field. I don't know. He was hooping in the gym. That's all I know is that Mark Cuban was active. So we'll miss him. We'll miss his presence definitely, and I know Maine probably will too. At least on Shark Tank. I love that.
Fuck him, we ball.
Yeah, we don't really care about.
I don't give a fuck about.
They fucked us over for that pick anyway. So
that's what his dumb ass gets for real, fucking loser.
So he just gets hit.
How y'all feel about how the point guards are playing now?
There's a lot of very high
elite,
high point guard play right now.
High scoring point guards too, which is crazy.
Maxey has emerged as a great point guard. Obviously,
is going crazy.
The top point guards are already going crazy. LaMelo Ball is having a fucking crazy year. Brunson even having a crazy, great year. Halliburton, great year. Yeah. SGA, if you want to consider him a point guard,
even
great year.
Even Kyrie's having a crazy
De'Aaron
year.
Fox. All of these guys are just fucking going crazy.
Dame still being Dame.
Obviously Curry, Dame, obviously, and like, damn, it's just like, do you consider Booker a point guard right now?
He's averaging 9 assists. So like,
until Beal comes back.
Who's your top 3 point guards in the East?
Jalen Brunson, Halliburton,
and I guess it has to be Dame.
Yeah, Dame. I guess. That's no order though. You can't really just put them.
Well, I'm gonna not put it in order.
Yeah, so it's just.
But I would think actually Maxey belongs in that top 3.
Over who?
Honestly, Dame is so inconsistent with the Bucks right now.
Maxey, Brunson, Halliburton is what I'm saying.
3 young bulls.
I
man.
love the thing about I love Tyrese Halliburton's game. Don't get me wrong, but it's just their team defense has suffered so much. Like, that's what's holding the Pacers back from being a relevant team in the NBA right now, is just the overall defense over there. I need to see him kind of take a little bit more of a vocal leadership role on the defensive side of things. And Miles Turner.
Not really they have to play. That's a team that has to play team defense. They don't have like a Drew Holiday or
they don't have a lockdown guy.
Yeah,
no,
they don't have.
Well, I mean, I really like
on their team like that.
Ben Matherin's game, or not Ben Mathurin. I'm sorry. Who's the young guard or the backup guard that they had just drafted? They have Dyson Daniels. No, they don't have Dyson Daniels. He's Pelican. Who am I thinking of?
Matt, can you send the link to Uncle Michael, please?
Yeah, of course. But the Pacers have like pieces. They just got to get it together in terms of like bringing it all together. Oh no, they do have Ben Mathurin. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, they have Ben Mathurin. I mean,
I was thinking he was a King for some reason.
Look, the Indiana Pacers are still a very like naive young team. Yeah, at the end of the day, like you had Obi Toppin starting at one point. You got Halliburton, fucking.
They need a leader.
I can't lie.
They need a vet.
Obi is poop.
Their vet is Miles Turner. You know what I'm saying?
Buddy
and like,
Hield, right?
I guess Buddy Hield. Like those, and I wouldn't even consider them leaders. Like they're bona fide role players at the end of the day. Like
Nah, I mean, the thing is, like, Buddy Hield is he's always got a foot out the door, I feel like, wherever he is, too, because he don't
really produce like that. Like, he's there to be a shooter. You don't really.
And he doesn't shoot. Like, he stinks, bro. He really, like, is he one of those guys that you think has really disappointed in the NBA? Because he was supposed to be a superstar, bro.
I thought he was going to be crazy.
He was supposed to be like a Stephen Curry type of guy coming out of Oklahoma. At least I thought.
I thought he was going to be a more of an elite shooter.
He should be. I mean, he should be. He should be knocked down. He just is only good in the corner.
Like, I don't even think did he even show like spurts when he was on the Kings, or no? Like,
I mean, he had like, I'm trying to think of what his peak trade value was. It was never anything.
Who, Davion Mitchell?
No, Buddy Hield. Who?
Buddy Hield was supposed to be him. He was definitely. Well, Buddy Hield had more of a impact his first couple years when they gave him more volume.
Yeah.
Because when he was coming out of Oklahoma, he was a volume shooter as well, and he was going crazy. But then he started being inconsistent, and just like all volume shooters, he's like a Tim Hardaway Jr. in a sense. Like, he's just very streaky. Chuck the ball up, no IQ, you know what I'm saying? Just thought he had the green light.
Oh, shit.
And that's what happens.
About Steph. Steph's going crazy, too.
That's a good, like, stat, I guess. But, like, at the end of the day, it's very...
It's not making him, though.
It's baseless because he has no more ceiling. That's the thing. Steph Curry got a lot better every year. Buddy Hield isn't getting any better, and he's only getting older. So, I don't know. Cavs are regressing like the whole panel predicted. Yeah, the Cleveland Cavaliers spent their whole bag on Max Strus, and it's not working out.
I don't know why. I still don't know why they did that.
The Cavs, they thought they were doing something when they got
threw some blind.
Donovan Mitchell, but they should have just kept Laurie and the rest of the crew with them and grown because they were the next young team to really get something going before that Donovan Mitchell trade.
Well, what happened?
And it makes me happy that the Knicks didn't pull the trigger because this is exactly where the Knicks would be right now if we made the trade. Honestly, if we made the trade and gave up our whole young core, just like the Cavs did, we would be in the Cavs position right now.
And I got to talk about the fact that Evan Mobley doesn't get any better. That's so crazy. You put it in the chat as soon as I said it. He's not progressing whatsoever.
He's a bum, but he's not.
He stinks, bro. He gets exposed.
He's not a number one pick.
Every single time he plays a good power forward.
When did he get drafted? First, second, or third? One of them three.
What do you mean?
Really?
In the draft.
Fifth overall.
Fifth overall?
A few years ago, yeah.
I want to say third or fourth.
Evan Mobley. I mean, he's really just. There's no aspect of his.
But he's not playing up to his top 5 pick status, is what I'm trying to say.
Round 1, pick 3.
Pick 3, right?
Ugh.
So I mean, like he has not lived up to the hype. That's for sure. He's soft as fuck.
You better give me 15 tonight. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know about 15, Tim. I don't know about 15, dog.
That ain't it.
Cade, Jalen, Mobley, Scotty. Scotty Barnes is bad too. I saw a tweet that said Scotty Barnes has handles like Embiid. He shoots a 3 like Miles Plumlee,
but he
has spurts of greatness though. I will give him that.
Almost averaging like a double-double.
Nah, he
has his spurts. He has his spurts.
Say he had autism.
He's got a game.
That's not funny, but I'm pretty sure there was like a meme going around.
No, I did see that somebody did say he was on the spectrum, but he's got to gain some weight. Yeah, Mobley's very small, and that's what happened in the playoffs. Is he got exposed.
Muscle weight, not just like weight. He needs to get stronger and more aggressive.
He needs that Mitchell Robinson diet real quick.
But like people really sleep on how much of an anomaly Mitchell Robinson really is. Like he's like 7'3" with a fucking 7'5" wingspan, can jump out the fucking gym. He's the number 1 offensive rebounder in the league. He's up there already for defensive player of the year as well. But the vibes. Anything else with the NBA before we move on to the NFL?
Lakers stink, bro.
Lakers got their ass beat by the fucking Sixers last night.
Yeah, the Lakers.
It was what? They lost by 24 points. It was the worst loss in LeBron Laker history, they wanted to say.
Oh, yeah, the Bulls are about to blow that team up, too. You right.
Yo, there is a tweet that also says the Bulls may not win or another basketball game until December 23rd. They are sellers. That's for sure. They are definitely sellers, but who wants LaVine, though? Who wants LaVine? Who wants DeRozan? Like, who wants Vooch? Like, come on. Bro.
Who wants these guys?
It's a joke. It was 44 points. I didn't
Who wants to pay LaVine 40 plus a year, though? Like, honestly.
It sucks because they would have been a good team if they had Lonzo.
They would have.
Lonzo was that glue. When they had Lonzo,
I don't know about a good
crazy.
Team, but
they would have been good, man.
I was never a believer in the Bulls. Even that core at its absolute pinnacle. DeRozan, LaVine, Vooch, like, come on, bro.
They were hooping for a little bit. It's just that Lonzo shit really fucked everything up for them. But they still, I don't know. I feel like they still could have been a good team. They still have great pieces. Yeah. It just doesn't make sense as to how
coaching, maybe.
I don't know, man. The Bulls are weird, bro, but they're definitely about to blow that whole shit up.
Who wants to gut their assets and cap space for LaVine? Well, apparently the Knicks should be bending over backwards.
Yeah, I mean, we need to give him RJ Barrett, apparently. No, fuck you. You're not getting shit from us. We don't want LaVine. LaVine don't want us.
Lakers and Sixers probably are in the running for LaVine.
I can see that.
Well, you see, why do you say Lakers and Sixers? Because those are two teams that are literally at the end of what they can get out of their organizations, right? They're literally at the edge of their window, closing.
Their the window's closing on
window
both.
Is closing on both.
I think the Lakers' door is already closed. Even if they get LaVine, it really don't fucking matter. It really doesn't matter.
DeRozan would fit well in New York or possibly Orlando. Never, bro. That spacing, I can't do it. I can't do it.
He can't shoot. We need somebody that can shoot the lights out.
Mid-range shooters would be nasty.
The Knicks need Paul George.
If anything.
The Knicks need Paul fucking George. That's who we need. If we're gonna fucking go out and get somebody for a couple of firsts and a couple of young guys, let's go get Paul George. He'll be able to stretch the floor at the wing, roll RJ over to the 2, and let's go to work.
Yeah. Lakers door closed last year, in my opinion. I mean, honestly, did anybody ever consider the bubble a legitimate championship? That's a, debate to be had another time. But
I don't, but keep going.
After that, they weren't contenders in anybody's eyes, really. Like, even when they made it to the conference finals, we knew.
It was script. The script was scripting when they made to the fucking conference finals.
So far this year, the Sixers' best chance to win a ring. I disagree. Kawhi year, the
absolutely
year
not.
Kawhi sent y'all home. That was
the year for the Sixers.
Butler, right?
Yeah, that was the year. When you had Jimmy Butler, that was the absolute year for y'all to win the championship, and y'all blew it.
And after that, the window started closing.
And now it's
piece by piece.
And
every season,
the Sixers started that little 8-1 fucking start, and Sixers fans.
It was cute.
It was very cute. It was very nice. And then shit got a little real. Now they're what? 10-5, 10-6.
They went from that 2 seed
8-1 to 10-6 real quick, some shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Knicks are 9-7, but hey.
The way Nick Nurse is, there's nobody in the NBA that could stop Joel. I mean, it's really just him foul baiting. I mean, if you go and see, he's really just trying to draw fouls pretty much every possession. He went up to Anthony Davis and hugged him basically last night. What was it, yesterday?
It's bad. Yeah, the 2 top Sixers scorers are foul merchants, and Maxey learned from the best.
So snapping,
James Harden,
quote unquote. Yeah,
he learned from the best in James Harden. James Harden taught Maxey the way on how to draw fouls, on how to, James Harden really did teach Maxey some stuff. I'll give him that. But I really don't believe in the Sixers. Not yet. I need to see them get past the second round. Honestly, I don't even know if they're going to get past the first round this year because the East is a little bit tougher.
Anything that last season taught me as an NBA fan is that you don't count any eggs in your basket until it's playoff time. Because the Miami Heat were literally a half of basketball, 2 quarters of basketball from being eliminated last year to the Chicago Bulls. And then they go on to make the NBA Finals.
It's who's hot and who's not.
It is.
But let's move on from the NBA because the NFL is here, and it's gonna be a good little week coming up. We got a very big game coming up that we have to talk about because the people want us to talk about it. We might as well just hop right into it real quick.
Let's get to it.
We'll recap a lot of the games, but I really just want to talk about the Eagles versus the Niners coming up this Sunday. As what's your thoughts, man? As a Niner fan, what is the thoughts? What's the narrative going into the game?
I want to know y'all opinions first before we get into mine.
Well, I think it's going to be a very close game. I don't know who's going to win, Ed. Yeah. I don't know. Really? I don't know who's going to win.
The Niners are winning this football game. The 49ers are winning this football game. The Eagles.
I kind of want the Eagles to win because the Niners are going to beat them in the playoffs if the Eagles win.
That's what I care about. I don't care about beating them in the playoffs.
Whoever wins, and that's the problem. I think whoever wins this regular season game is going to lose in the playoffs.
Time?
Yeah.
I think the Birds
I don't know how we're playing at 4:25 though.
America's game of the week.
Yeah.
That's what 4:30 is. The top game of the week. America's game of the week.
If I see the Eagles win again, I'm going to vomit. I agree.
I mean, just get used to it, Anna.
So I guess.
It's sad.
From what the pleas,
I hate it.
This is my thing. From what I see, from what the pleas I've been seeing from people, is that they don't have Lane Johnson, Fletcher Cox. They don't have whatever his name is, Dallas Goddard.
Yeah, go there. Yep.
Yeah, they don't have him, so they're already copping pleas.
They're already
this is the week they played a tough game against the Bills.
And
weather condition.
We broke out. Yeah, weather condition. So we broke out
the
good old tush push. One of the worst plays in football history. Such a disgusting brand of football. It's so not an I'm gonna beat you type of team. It's just getting by. It's disgusting.
Let me just say this: y'all haven't played a team like us. We haven't played a team like y'all this year. But the difference between us is since we got that Chase Young pickup, we've been dominating.
Yeah, it says
we dominate teams. Every time we play well, we dominate teams. We don't struggle against teams like y'all been struggling.
Fuck the Birds.
It's gonna be interesting.
Then you gotta think about this. Actually, I'm gonna let Unc talk. I'm gonna let Unc talk.
Let's get Uncle Mike.
We on the same page. I'm gonna let Unc talk.
Uncle Mike,
what's going on, y'all?
What's good? What's good?
Big week coming up here, Uncle Mike. How you feeling?
Yeah. It's about to be some shit going on. There's about to be some shit going on.
Give me your thoughts.
How we feel this week? What's up? What's the plan?
Well, I feel really good. I'm not overconfident. Philly is good, but I think right now, if we go roster for roster, I think we have the edge because not just that, their defense played over 90 snaps the other day. Our defense has been off their feet since Thursday evening.
That's another good point. Niners been resting for 10 days. The Eagles damn near had to go into overtime.
Yeah, our guys just getting back on the field Sunday to do walk-around and shit. We're healthy. We're running the ball. We have all 5 of our top dogs on offense there. Our defense is solid. Philadelphia's been winning. I'm not taking nothing from them. They are still the team to beat in my eyes until we beat them. Corey, I know my shit. I know sports. Until you beat them, they're still the dogs. No matter how they're getting it done, they're still getting it done. But here's my thing. They've been playing on thin ice for quite a while. And I think this is the time that ice might just crack for them. I'm just not saying that because I'm a homer. I like where the 49ers are. I like what we're doing. From my
consensus, Uncle Mike, it seems from a fan perspective, the Eagles fans are very nervous. Because
do you know what it is?
Skating by, and they know that they've been getting saved week after week after week.
Yep. It's
between the drop balls and the questionable calls by the refs.
And Dak and them stepped out of bounds twice in the Cowboys game. That's 3 weeks.
Dak, listen to this. When Dak was running that ball, Corey, you and I know, when you're running that ball, he had no business leaving his feet. He should have shot straight to the pylon and leaned. He would have been in. He would have been in. Run to the pylon. You're 6'2". Run to the pylon and lunge right there at the pylon. You ain't freaking Reggie Bush taking off from the 4. Run your big ass to the corner and fight for that yard.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Niner offense is going to be not necessarily overpowering the Eagles defense. I think it comes into play that the Eagles offense just can't keep up with the Niners in a sense. Because
I think
can't get behind that. And Ed talks about.
I think if we mix up the pass and the run, mix it up equally, and that pass rush, Hassan Reddick's coming to bring heat.
Yep.
Chip him and run. Just play your game.
I feel like all I have to do is play their game. I feel like it's
play your game, and our defense with the addition of Chase Young, that defense now you cannot focus on Bosa. Now and not just that,
1v1.
we got
1v1 across the board on that line. They can't double team shit on that line no more.
And not just that Randy Gregory pickup is going to be huge because he's also comes in and we bring him in and blitz. Sometimes we blitz up front with those 5 at times and play man coverage zone in the back end. You blitz and play zone on the back end because the Eagles get you when you go man. That's when Jalen Hurts will take off on you.
Right.
And our linebackers between Fred Warner and Greenlaw, they can play.
Yeah, they
can play. I think if what's the name rolling to his left, Fred drop back and Greenlaw slide over in the middle and watch the cutback, and vice versa. Vice versa, bro. I think in Travarius Ward, no one is speaking on it. He is playing some good defense the last couple of weeks.
Playing great.
I think the real true advantage for the Niners in this game,
coaching.
Well, yes, that's I wasn't even thinking about that, but that's definitely an advantage. 1 and 2, the Eagles have just not played a defense this good yet.
Yeah,
no.
I feel like the closest they came to this defense was the Chiefs.
Yeah,
but you guys are a whole nother level on defense than the Chiefs.
Because we have levels. Because it's the 3 levels are solid. It's not just the pass rush. The guys playing behind are pretty good, and that safety. Everyone thinks that rookie's no. That rookie was brought in to take Gibson's spot.
Mm-hmm.
But Gibson, you can't sit Gibson. He's been playing that good. That safety was going to be a day one starter. The young kid Brown.
Yeah.
He was going to be a day one starter, but you can't unseat Gibson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we losing Huff is big, but having that kid there who was a day one when he was drafted to start. So we're okay with back there because he plays range football. He doesn't play the same style as Huff. He's not up around a line of scrimmage a whole bunch. His thing is a ball hawk. And another thing I want to say, you listen to this, nephew.
Mm-hmm.
All you fellas, everything they say about Brock Purdy is he's nothing without his weapons. Take away this, take away that, take away this. Okay, all right, I get it. Let me ask you this: what is Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes is talented, but he's a different quarterback when Kelsey's not on the field, right? Right? The Detroit game. That's what he. No. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm not comparing.
But that was a wrong person to.
No, I'm just. But that was the excuse made up as soon as they lost. Well, Travis Kelce didn't play. That's what everyone said. That's what I'm saying. Well, tell me this: what is Jalen Hurts without Devontae Smith and AJ Brown?
Well, the thing is, those are the guys. Like they haven't been doing much for them. Like it hasn't been AJ Brown and Devontae Smith beating these other teams the past couple.
But I'm just saying, last year when they were on their run, but this year AJ Smith was killing it. He just slowed down the last couple days, the last couple games. But before that, he was on a run. He had like 6 games at 150 yards a game.
Now,
so what?
They've been skating by.
What is Jalen Hurts without his weapons?
Simply a tush push. That's
it. Okay, so why does Brock Purdy have to wear that narrative on his neck like that?
Well, here's the thing: it's the narrative for most, if not all, quarterbacks. I would say, except for Patrick Mahomes, that's the narrative. If they don't have,
I just threw that out there because when they lost to Detroit, the first thing everyone said was Kelsey didn't play.
Right,
and his game is different without Kelsey. His game is solid. He's a good quarterback, but without Kelsey, that's his security blanket.
Sure. I mean, it's like
that's all I'm saying. I'm not comparing Brock to him, not at all.
Right. I mean, like, for example, what's Tua without Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle?
There you go. So we all know the difference, but why is that put on Brock Purdy? All the talking heads on TV, take away his weapons. It's any quarterback you take away their weapons.
Right.
I agree.
Any quarterback.
But, the special quarterbacks, the ones that you want to put into elite categories.
But you don't need a elite. What is elite, bro? He has arm talent. He can do this. He can do that. I'm old school. I don't think these guys would be. I don't think these guys would be doing as good as they are if we played by the old rules. I came up quarterbacks with football players who just happen to play quarterback. You can't touch these guys now, bro. You can't touch them. It's glorified rough touch we're playing and watching.
I feel like
I love the game because I grew up on it. But it's disgusting to watch. Every time there's a deep pass, you're looking for a flag.
Yeah,
you're looking for a flag, and some teams have it built into their offense. Throw it up and get the PI.
Yeah. But in my opinion, though, Uncle Mike, a lot of Niners fans have been trying to push the Brock Purdy as an elite top 5 quarterback.
I don't think I haven't heard a lot of that. He's not a top 5 quarterback.
I've been hearing.
He's good. He's good for that system. And one thing people got to realize: that kid has only played
too. I say he's top 10. Yeah, he's top 10. Do you not believe he's top 10?
I don't think so.
Uncle Micah, do you not believe he's top 10?
I don't. Think so.
You know what? Let me say this. I don't look at that. He's top. He's number 1 for the Niners offense. That's all I worry about. I don't care about it. Look, his numbers speak for themselves.
Exactly.
How do you determine who's this, who's that? How? Look at what Dak Prescott's doing. He's tearing the league up, but he's a top 10, but he's beating the fuck out of bums. Yeah. So how do you determine that?
Right. No, I agree.
I don't get me wrong. Guys are talented. I get it. You got Joe Burrow's talented. This guy's talented. This, that, all that shit. What is it equating on the field? What is it equating on the field? You're putting up numbers.
Like
you're living off. You got a reputation of being this, being that. Joe Burrow is talented. He's living off talent. He's living off a reputation. Patrick Mahomes is the only quarterback who people ooh and ah about who's living up to the expectation because he's got 2 rings under his belt. He's been to three or four Super Bowls. He lives in the AFC Championship.
In that elite quarterback conversation.
I think it's Patty, Lamar, and then a big gap in the rest of the NFL.
But how's Lamar an elite quarterback, bro? Lamar and I put Lamar and
he hasn't even been to an
Jalen Hurts in the same category. He ain't won shit.
On that, I mean, Lamar Jackson has had legitimately 0 weapons around him.
Okay,
come up in the NFL, and he's still been an MVP. Has an elite pass game in addition to he's probably the best runner the NFL's
now he has weapons, and now you've seen what he's doing.
Look, I'm not knocking him, but all of that is good. But what does it equate? It don't mean shit if you can't win no playoff games. But how many playoff games has he won in his career?
He's only played in 1, and he didn't play well in that. But then again, he's never had a receiver that's been able to give him anything offensively. But
that's football. Make your receiver.
Lamar deserves to be elite simply because I think you could take Lamar Jackson and put him on a multitude of teams, and those teams will be elevated because of his.
Bro, we ain't playing Scrabble. You don't got to come at me with the 5-point words. Nigga talking about some multitude.
Brock Purdy.
I don't. Corey, tell him where I'm from, please. I know I'm just messing with you, kid. Multitude. I just wanted to get you.
Brock Purdy doesn't go to other teams and elevate them the same way I think Lamar.
We don't know that. Don't forget, this is only he has played 1 full season. He has just played 1 full season.
We gonna see for sure come playoff time.
I'm just saying, bro. Everyone. You don't know what he can do in another system because he's only played 1 full season so far.
He got hurt in the nose.
Yeah, he got
Lamar
hurt.
Jackson
championship game.
And
He
won
2 playoff games before that. So what are you talking about?
He won 2 playoff games and got hurt in the first series of plays, in the third play of the game.
He was the last fucking pick in the draft, bro.
But I know that's a bunch. That's a crock of shit because how many guys got picked before Brady and what they do? How many guys went undrafted and are in the Hall of Fame? That's a load of shit. He's the last guy picked. Well, at least he got picked. What about the guys who made the team who went undrafted? Yeah, I don't see people shitting on them.
I need final score predictions.
I'm not going to give you that, but I think Niners win comfortable. Niners win comfortable.
Win comfortable, so by more than 10. That's comfortable to me.
I would say 8 or more. No, I'd say 10, 9 to 10. We're going to win comfortable, bro. I got a feeling.
Okay.
I got a feeling because we can run the ball, we can throw the ball, and our defense. If our defense stays disciplined, don't get upfield on those rushing. Give him rushing lanes. Our corners are playing a good zone. Play a nice zone. Buffalo played a decent zone against these guys the other day. When they go to man, that's when he start killing them with those runs and setting up shit. If you remember that one pass where he rolled to his left, if the cornerback stays with the receiver, the cornerback came up thinking he's going to take off running, then had to double back. That's how he was able to get that pass off. Stay home. Stay with that guy. That play never happens. And that interception, and that last pass, catch the ball. He threw it on the outside. But the receiver should know on a hot read, you go inside. You throw up. You go up and look inside.
That communication on Gabe Davis and Josh Allen on that.
Yes. That's something he should, if you know you're going to make that play, he should have said that in the huddle.
That play is exactly why the Bills are 5-6 or 6-5, whatever the fuck they are. And they're not a top team in the AFC like they usually are.
And their defense just collapsed in the second half, bro.
Yeah.
Their defense collapsed in the second half because they start playing man, and he just started finding gaps and running and extending plays.
The key for the Niners, I think you guys are going to get out to an early lead. The key for you guys is going to be holding the lead in the second half. Now, mind you, the Bills and what was the team that the Eagles played before that?
Washington.
And the Chiefs.
The Chiefs
were up 10 in the fourth quarter. Both.
You got to keep scoring. The thing is, you got to keep scoring.
Exactly what I'm trying to say. You got to stay aggressive on offense. I feel like both teams let the gas off the pedal. You got to keep scoring. I don't think Shanahan's going to do that. I think he's going to keep being aggressive and with nice safe throws. Nice. And sometimes at one point you're going to have to abandon the play action pass because they're not going to bite on the fake. They're not going to bite on the fake. What you do, the guy you're going to be faking to, just have him go over and chip that end and then go do his thing. Don't even do the fake. Don't even do it. Run the ball and drop back and pass it and roll out and pass it. Keep him, bootleg him, get him, chip Reddick and get around to the right-hand side sometimes. Run wide. You can run wide on these guys with those stretch plays. Their meat and potatoes is up front. Is to run wide. I think you got to get Kittle involved heavily in this.
Yes, because their linebackers are trash.
Debo wide rushing, jet sweeps. You're gonna have to pull out the full bag. You're gonna have to pull out the full bag.
And when the full bag is on display, that's when defensive coordinators start going crazy because they don't know where the fuck the ball is going.
Right.
All those motions and shifts and misdirections and those angled blocks. That's why a lot of times our linemen don't have to be the biggest, strongest because all of our blocks come on angles.
Right.
All of them comes on angles. And if they play their game, protect the quarterback, give him enough time to make his throws because Brock is throwing some good passes, man. Did you see that dart he threw to Ayuk on that last touchdown last week?
Between 3 defenders,
I just know that if Lane Johnson is out for the Eagles, that is going to be their go-to excuse if they do lose this game.
So what? Injury. We had an excuse. Everyone has an excuse when you lose. We lost without Debo, and that was it. Trent Williams, our best lineman. It's built in, but you know what everyone said to me?
Yeah.
Cry me a river. Yep. I don't want to hear that shit. If we beat them, and Corey, I've been real cool. I've been cool on Facebook. I haven't said much, but if we beat them, you're going to see your uncle get real niggerish on Facebook on MoSports. I'm telling you, because I've been chill, I've been laid back, but motherfuckers been talking real. Look, you see, I haven't posted nothing,
bro. They've been talking greasy.
They've been talking greasy, and I'm quick with my tongue because I grew up with your father, and how slick that nigga mouth is. Yeah. So if we win, my goal is to have a motherfucker call administration and get me fucking banned. What's my goal? They better not let us win. They better not let us win, bro. I swear they better not let us win.
And honestly, I'm gonna join in right with you guys.
Bro, if we win this game, I'm coming
live. We might do a little live from the phones.
Yo, if we win this game, I'm coming off the top rope like Snooker back in '86, dog.
I'll let you go live, Unc, if y'all win.
Bro, if we win this game, and I'm gonna call the niggas out who did the most, that Ricky Contreras motherfucker, whoever he is.
I need names.
Yeah, you're gonna get him. You're gonna get him. You're going to get them. I'm going to have them motherfuckers. I'm saying, eat a Frank, what you want on your Franks. Sauerkraut, chili, onions. Let me know. I got you. No. Well, I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't let us win this game, bro. Because I've been real quiet. I swear to God, I've been quiet, taking the easy road, taking the easy road out. Don't let us win this game, bro. Because y'all going to sit aside of Uncle Mike. You're going to be like, damn, Uncle Mike. I got to mute you. You talking real nasty.
It's going to get nasty, but you already know that's what MoSports Facebook.
Yo, them dudes, the Niners guys have been pretty chill. We've been laid back, sit back, wait, but they've been coming. Constantly trying to putting memes up and post all this shit, talking shit. All right, get your shit off.
Now, Uncle Mike, Ed was telling me the same thing before we went live. He was like, "Oh my God, these fucking Eagles fans are driving me crazy. Like they keep tagging me, they keep doing this, they keep doing that." I was like, "Welcome to the world of a Giants fan."
Yeah,
you guys have to deal with this for 1 week.
Yeah,
we have to deal with this every fucking day of our fucking
every day.
And people wonder why I hate Eagles fans and I hate the city of Philadelphia so much.
Hate them.
These fucking loser ass fans that have
That's what I used to couldn't stand the Cowboy fans, but I think I can't stand the Eagle fans more.
Oh, Eagles fans are way worse than Cowboys fans, bro. 10 times worse. 10 times worse. I swear, Uncle Mike, on me, I wouldn't even be mad if the Cowboys won the Super Bowl this year. That's how much I hate the Eagles, bro. I
don't want that.
I'm telling you.
I want the Eagles to lose a few and let Dallas get that number 2 seed. And let put them motherfuckers on the road.
What, 2 games from the Eagles? Dallas is what, 8-3?
8-3.
Yeah. 8-3.
And Dallas, I think Dallas can beat Philly and Dallas because they should have beat them at home.
I think they can split Philly. I think they can.
I think they can get them.
The first time, the NFC East is the NFC East.
Yeah.
Is rivalry at the end of the day.
That's right. And I think they can get them. If we get them and they get them and we win out, we get that 1 seed. And I think Philly's due for a couple losses, man, because they got by on a couple wins.
They got by on at least.
They got by. They skated on a few.
And
I'm just they say, well, they haven't played their best. They played the best they could. They played the best they could, and teams choked because Kansas City. There's no way that boy's supposed to drop that pass in Kansas City.
No way. Yeah.
And no way that boy's supposed to drop that pass in Kansas City, bro.
All hands.
Philly just loves rain games.
Yep. Yeah.
Getting saved by the rain. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit up here and fucking hate on the Eagles. What's your final?
No, I ain't hating on them. I'm not hating on them.
I'm gonna go 27-21 Niners.
Nah, Niners going over 30, dog. Trust and believe. Niners. You think Shanahan didn't mark this game down? Niners going over 30. I guarantee you.
All right. There it is.
I guarantee you Niners going over 30.
I got 34-27.
Because no, they're not come there. It's not gonna be that close, dog. I'm telling you. I got a feeling, bro. Them niggas been waiting over a year for this shit.
Yeah.
I'm going 31-28.
Nah, we're gonna beat them by more than a field goal, dog. I'm telling you.
I hope so.
I'm telling you, bro.
But I'm just gonna be the I'm biased against the Eagles.
You're my nephew. You could be biased.
I'm trying to be non-biased as possible here. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna come down to it.
I don't think so.
The NFL on their side. You guys. Where's the game?
In Philly.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna take it out. We're gonna take it out of refs' hands. We're gonna take it out of the refs' hands, bro. I think we
-3. So
we're favored in their house, and they got and they're 10-1. What does that tell you?
That you guys are technically a 6-point
favorite. A touchdown favorite.
Yeah, that means y'all a 6-point favorite. Right.
So got the 3 home points. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. The football people see what's going on. They haven't played a defense. They haven't played a solid defense, and for some strange reason, Kansas City can't score in the second half.
Yeah.
For some strange reason, they can't score in the second half. Niners can score in the second half. We can mix it up. We don't have to rely on Brock Purdy to run out there and throw the ball 60 times because we're going to run the ball, safe passes, take some shots. I think Kyle going to be in his bag, man.
You know what? Secondary is trash, by the way.
Their secondary is trash.
Barbecue.
Yeah, it's barbecue chicken.
Defense is good.
Their secondary is trash. And not just their linebackers are not the best in the world.
Yeah.
Their meat and potatoes is those 2 defensive tackles up front and Hassan Reddick. If you chip Hassan Reddick and game plan around him, you can get them. Get with him. We got enough stuff to keep him off balance, bro.
So I also think that we need to do a TD prop here on either ESPN Bet, get your free bets, or FanDuel or whatever. Niners defense anytime touchdown. I like it a lot. I don't know what the odds are.
Fred Warner?
I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be the guy to do it, but I could definitely see a strip sack fumble,
scoop and score,
a pick six. I can see it happening, bro.
I think we're going to get a couple turnovers.
With Lane Johnson out, if y'all want to bet on a individual Chase Young prop or individual Joey Bosa prop as well.
And if you notice, you know what else they're doing with the linemen up front? They're not just last week we rushed Bosa and Young up the gut. We had them line up in the 1 and 2 gap and go up the gut.
Yeah.
And mix it up, and then we put Gregory on the outside, bro. I think we got some shit coming for them, bro.
Right there. Yeah.
I think we got some shit, and Goddard's not playing.
Yeah, not gonna.
Goddard's not playing. I think we got some shit for them, bro. I really do. I really do.
All right, Uncle Mike, I appreciate you, dog. I wish the Niners the best of luck. And
yes, sir.
Hopefully we'll see you after the game on Sunday in the group. We'll see.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna be here. Hold up.
We'll go live and I'll add you into the live and let you get real crazy.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, you do that, and I'm gonna call out them niggas too.
There we go.
All right, Uncle Mike, be good, man.
Hey, I love y'all, fellas. Be good. Thanks for the call.
Nope.
Yep. All right, be good. All right, man. Uncle Mike.
Double R is loving it. Double R is loving the underdog.
Double R is the only respectable Eagles fan.
That's it.
Literally, the only
one.
Eagles fan I actually fuck with. Honestly,
other than that,
I actually like Raheem. I like Raheem.
I fuck with Charlie too.
Charlie Mackey. Yeah, I mean he's fair.
He's fair. He's understandable.
But I'm trying to think of any other Eagles fans that I actually respect.
That Paul nigga, woo, he better go.
Woo, Paul, you gonna get it, Paulie boy. If the Niners lose, Niners win.
All right. Enough of the Eagles-Niners talk because we got some other games.
All right, let's recap. Let's recap a couple.
You want to? Okay. I was gonna say just scrap the recaps.
Well, I want just a couple things I do want to talk about. I want to talk about the Broncos first and foremost and their 5-game win streak. What the fuck happened here? And I will formally apologize to Mr. Russell Wilson. I mean, I called you a bot.
He had 100 yards with a touchdown. I don't know if I'm apologizing to him. I mean, they figured out an offense.
He's been hooping though. He's been
5 straight wins, bro. They're not gonna do that with a bum.
He's been throwing dots though. He's been throwing.
They're not gonna do it with a bum. Yeah. So I'm sorry for calling you a bot and saying you drive Future's son in the Toyota Sequoia. Please forgive me, Russ.
I mean, what do they have? 3? It's 3 straight wins.
Now they're going against. No, 5.
Is it 5?
5. They beat the Chiefs in that 5-2, by the way.
That was the only good team that I'm seeing. Right
well, shit.
They're not a good team either. So
no, but I'm saying that it's just like these were all toss-ups from what I'm seeing.
I mean, 5-game win streak is a 5-game win streak. And who do they play next? Is what I'm trying to say. Who do they play this week?
The Broncos are playing great ball, man.
They are.
They have a great defense.
Stop looking for.
They're just not like. What are we expecting? Is Russell Wilson back? Is that what we're?
I don't know yet. I don't know. But they won 5 straight, and it has to be talked about.
They play the Texans, and they're going to get humbled.
Whoa! See, this is the game. This is a good game to really measure up and see if they're actually nice. A CJ Stroud, pretty hot Texans team, even though they lost last week. Then they just lose last week. But
they set him up for a field goal and he missed. So.
They're still hot, in my opinion. That offense is red hot still. Let's see what Surtain and them going to do with this.
Only Houston -3 right now.
It's going to be a good game. I feel like that's a great game. That's a great game.
The Broncos being favorites says a lot.
No. Texans are favorites by 3.
Oh, okay.
Broncos are looking to threaten for a playoff spot. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
Only because the rest of that division's been absolutely.
You got to think about it. The AFC's not that crazy this year like we thought it was going to be.
We thought it was going to be crazy. I mean, they still have a good team. There's still great teams in the AFC. Like,
I'm still respecting Miami, even though
Chiefs, Miami, they're still a good team. Like, Miami's a good team, bro. Even though they haven't beat anybody over 500, they're a good team. Like,
for like 3 years now.
The Ravens are a great team.
Yeah, the Ravens.
I mean, the Steelers.
They're going to hold that number 1 seed.
The Browns are still around enough.
The Browns just.
Can the Broncos defensively hold it down enough to make any sort of run?
Maybe, yes. Yeah. Possibly.
The Texans lost to the Panthers. But then again, what was this, like very earlier in the season when we didn't have, there was nothing around CJ Stroud that was like, this guy's going to be next up.
No, he's just saying in general, like anything could happen.
Oh, no, it's any given Sunday. Steelers are terrible. It's Kenny Pickett. That's what it comes down to. The Steelers go as far as Kenny Pickett can take them. And if
he's not good.
I wouldn't call the Steelers terrible. I mean, That's a little bit biased.
Good.
Buddy.
The Bengals are terrible.
With Browning at quarterback, they're not good.
Well, hey,
Zach Taylor I think he has one or two wins all like in his career without Joe Burrow at quarterback. So is Zach Taylor a fraudulent head coach and just surrounded by a lot of talent?
That's tough to say.
That's not true because they were losing. They were losing with Joe Burrow.
I don't like to judge a coach on when their backup quarterback is playing. Maybe if he went to another place and he had a different starting quarterback that was his guy and he was ass, then I'd be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But I can't really call Zach Taylor a fraudulent coach.
Not yet.
Taylor
got there like the same year as Burrow. I know. And then I'm saying without him, when he doesn't have Joey B, it was just a statistic that I seen. I just don't think the Bengals are cooked.
I feel bad. I mean, you guys had something good going, but
I don't feel bad.
Your season's over, bud. It's over. It is Jover, especially with how good the Steelers are playing and the Browns. They're above 500 teams and they're in wild card contention in the wild card spots right now, I believe. Still.
Yeah.
So you guys are cooked. Sorry, bud.
You have no playoff hope.
What else? What else should we talk about?
Recap wise, Cowboys beat the shit out of the Commanders. It's really nothing.
That's
shocking.
nothing to talk about, really.
Ravens beat the Chargers. The Chargers continue to stink. It's just sad. It's not much going on there. It's just the Ravens continue to dominate better teams that they're better than in the AFC. That's really
and the Bills Eagles. Obviously, we talked about it a lot with Uncle Micah. But I want to reiterate a couple of things with that game because it was very, very sus. Once again, the non-calls, the non-horse collar, the non-PI, the non-AJ Brown fumble on the last drive of the game was fucking crazy. Eagles fans are saying weep, cope, cry about it. But there's going to come a time. There's going to come a time where shit gets real and there's nothing that the fucking refs or anything or anybody are going to be able to do anything about it. And that might just be this Sunday coming up.
They dig themselves a hole if they lose this week.
Definitely. The Commanders are firing everybody but the OC. Well, I feel like Bieniemy has such a high stain in the NFL. I can't see him getting fired this soon. And Sam Howell has the most passing yards in the league, which is an insane statistic, but he does. So it's like the offense, when it's good, it's been solid, but it's just extremely inconsistent. They can't find a rhythm at all.
Yeah. You never know what Sam Howell's going to do. He's either going to give you a dot or he's going to throw an interception.
Is that on their OC or is that on the players, though?
To be determined.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, it's a lot of it has to do with the players because the Commanders have been a dog shit franchise for forever.
Rivera, Rivera's the one on the hot seat more than Bieniemy.
I think Bieniemy might get promoted to head coach.
Probably.
That'd be great for them.
I think I could see that happening.
That's realistic.
Rivera is a bum. And honestly, Rivera is one of those coaches that you're saying like Zach Taylor.
Isn't good.
Rivera lived off of Cam Newton.
Forever.
Yeah. Forever. He's been riding Cam Newton's fucking coattails his whole coaching career.
That's disgusting.
His whole coaching career has been based off of Cam Newton.
I mean, Frank Reich shouldn't see another head coaching job in the NFL.
Was he? He was the Panthers coach, right?
Yeah, and he didn't last a full season. Ew.
Please get Frank Reich over there in Washington. I beg it. Please. Just continue to dog. It's so shitty because the Giants won the last two games, and I'm not happy about it at all, obviously.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the Giants real quick? I know. We haven't talked about them for like 3 weeks.
There's nothing to talk about, bro. They're ass.
What? I just want to see what your perspective is on what we should do moving on from this point, because
I don't know why y'all winning. Why are y'all winning?
We obviously won 2 games in a row, so the quarterback shit is out the fucking window. Well, Marvin Harrison Jr. is out the fucking window. So what the fuck are we gonna do now? We might as well fucking win games at this point. We got green. We can win 7 games this year, which is fucking crazy. If the Giants win 7 games this year, that's fucking crazy. I'm sorry. With all the bullshit, with all the injuries, with all the fuck shit that we had to deal with, the fact that we even have 4 wins is crazy in my mind. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I did tell you guys in the beginning of the year, the beginning part of the schedule is going to be dog shit, and we're going to get fucked up, and then we're going to play a bunch of dog shit teams and win. And that's exactly what's happening. We got Green Bay this week, I'm pretty sure.
You think you're beating Green Bay?
We could.
Yeah.
We could.
Pretty bad.
Green Bay isn't good.
Yeah. No, we don't play Green Bay this week. We play
Eagles possibly resting their starters week 18.
Giants are on a bye this week. God bless.
Oh, thank God. Huh?
Week 7?
We play the Eagles last.
Packers after the bye week.
Yeah, Packers. What other shitty teams we got to play?
I was just going to say, my dream scenario, I still think Marvin Harrison Jr. might be on the board for the Giants. I still think there's potential for that.
It's going 3, bro.
If he is still on the board for the Giants, and say you can get him, I was thinking short term, honestly, in free agency, sign Josh Dobbs and just have him hold over until Daniel Jones gets back.
Like shit yesterday.
He's had
he
bad
played really
stretches.
bad.
Like he had 4 interceptions.
But then again, he's had good stretches. Like I don't know.
If Marvin Harrison Jr. is in play, I would not be opposed to taking Marvin Harrison and then taking either Penix or Jaden Daniels in the second round. I would not be opposed to it.
In the second round?
Jaden Daniels could possibly go in the second round. Penix could also possibly go in the second round too.
I guess we'll see.
They're both being very, very overlooked. And it's crazy how Penix is being overlooked. It's nuts. But because he throws fucking rock. I don't get it, but hey, we'll see. I just don't know. Should the Giants just continue to win? Or like try to win at least? I mean, at least try to win?
Fuck no. No. I can't get behind winning, man. We need as high of a draft pick as possible at this point. But the franchise, like,
lineman if y'all can though.
We're gonna get a guard eventually. I mean, I don't even know where the Giants are. I'm disgusted with them. I'm really disgusted with the Giants, bro.
In y'all offense, so it's like
there's no.
What do y'all really need?
There's no one solution right now.
I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. I don't know what the future of the Giants hold. I'm honestly done like stressing about the Giants. I don't care what happens with the Giants anymore. I'm so over it. I'm fucking over the Giants.
Yeah.
I get passionate about the Knicks now. I don't get fucking passionate about the Giants because the Giants have no fucking direction right now. I don't know what they're going to do this offseason. I don't know what their fucking motives are this offseason. I mean, this season right now. Fucking Wink Martindale is on the fucking hot seat for some fucking reason. Him and Daboll suddenly have huge beef, and he might not even make it to the end of the season when that's the best part of the fucking Giants is their defense. So what the fuck is going on here? Nothing. What is happening?
There's nothing.
Kafka should be on the hot seat. The offensive line coach, Bobby Johnson, bum ass, should be on the hot seat. McGahee, the special teams coordinator, should be on the hot seat. Everybody but Wink Martindale should be on the hot seat. But Wink Martindale's going to be the scapegoat of all this. It's fucking stupid. Stupid shit, man. Stupid shit.
Your defense has been playing, but
fucking snapping defense.
Yeah. No.
But hey, here we are. All right, let's move on to some previews. We got, Seahawks, obviously, Cowboys. We had the Niners, Eagles, but the Seahawks, Cowboys should be pretty interesting. I think the Cowboys do win that game.
Cowboys are 8.5-point favorites.
8.5-point favorites. Is Geno Smith playing?
So
well, I don't know if he's playing.
He's playing. They're 9-point favorites. That's a Thursday night game.
Is Kenny Walker going to play?
No.
No, Kenny. So Charbonnet's running it back?
Yeah.
Stinky.
Oh, by the way. American Dream Ubers.
Yeah, you did. You got your Zach Charbonnet victory.
I'd be mad in fantasy.
Yeah, I was on a little bit of a run. Started off 1-6. I went on a 4-game winning streak.
I shut all that shit down.
And then we're back. Yep. Hey, 40% chance to make the playoffs. It's not over yet.
Cool.
Just like Aaron Rodgers, we're coming back.
I need Justin. Well, Justin Jefferson actually got taken off of IR today.
I hold you. He's active.
They took him off IR today. So
they're stupid.
Oh, you know,
I hope they play him for
Dalton
fantasy
Schultz
reasons.
Killed me this weekend. He's been so hot, and for him to get one catch.
Welcome to having a Texans player. It's either boom or bust, buddy.
Who?
Whether it's Nico Collins, whether it's Tank Dell, whether it's fucking Noah Brown or Dalton Schultz or Devin Singletary.
That has to find.
You're either gonna get fucking 25 fantasy points from him, or you're gonna get fucking 4.
Yeah.
Nico Collins has been up and down for me all year. Either he goes crazy, gets 25 plus points, or he gets fucking 2 points.
Yeah.
Noah Brown, same thing. 20-something, then he gets hurt.
Yeah, they had to take him off IR, or else he was done for the year. And
right, so technically Jefferson, I mean,
might not be ready.
They're still in a run for a playoff spot.
They are.
They're gonna play. They're gonna play ball. You know. I mean, Kirk Cousins is cooked. He tore his shit. So I don't even know if he's ever gonna even come back as a Minnesota Viking.
Yeah.
Nah, he will.
I don't know.
I think what they're gonna draft a quarterback.
Oh, I think it's a bridge quarterback. I think Dobbs is gonna be a bridge for whoever they get next.
Yep.
But I think Kirk might be done after that injury for sure.
Can we talk about another quarterback that might be absolutely cooked, and that's Derek Carr?
Bro, he's ass. Bro. I've been saying he's ass for a couple.
They play the Lions this week, and they're going to get absolutely baptized. I can't lie. They are going to get.
Yo, the Lions are like.
The Lions lost this week, and it pissed me off. That pissed me off.
Did I not tell you though? I told you it was
but
just.
I do think the Lions are here. I still think the Lions. I still think the Lions are here though. I told you, even if they lose to the Packers, I still think they're.
I still think they're here too, but I knew everyone, if they lost that game, was going to come with the Lions are still the Lions narrative. And I had that feeling. They had everything to lose. Green Bay had nothing to lose.
Divisional game, divisional primetime underdog.
But I think they beat up on the Saints this week.
I do think so too, but I do think Derek Carr is gonna throw for 300 yards.
Man, the Saints are regretting signing Carr. I seen somebody say they need to bench him when they get in the red zone. Just because he can't score. Like, he's good until he gets to the red zone.
Did you see him? Did you see the Jesse Bates touchdown return?
That was sad.
Versus the Saints. And Derek Carr was side by side explaining the play, and he had no fucking clue what he did wrong. Yeah. Because he didn't even, obviously he hasn't saw game film yet. He was like, oh, well, Jesse Bates just made a great fucking play. No safety is going to come from this part of the field to that part of the field without completely ignoring his assignment. No, Derek Carr, you stared down your fucking slot receiver doing a seam where the safety is going to replace in the middle of the fucking field, and you stared him down, and Jesse Bates saw it the whole way.
Yeah,
that's how you got a 90-yard fucking touchdown return, bud. Not because Jesse Bates completely ignored his assignment and jumped the route.
Yeah,
sorry, bud, you looked him down. Stupid.
Are we taking the Lions minus 4.5 this week? It's in New Orleans. I'm taking that.
In New Orleans, though, it's kind of tough. It's a tough place to play. Tell you right now. I went to the Superdome 2 years ago.
I don't think
it's a tough place to play.
I don't think that the Saints defense is necessarily horrible, but this is a bounce back game for the Lions. I don't think it has anything to do with New Orleans. Nothing against the Saints. It's time for the Lions to get right, though, again. So I think this is a tune-up.
Yeah, I think so too. I do think this is a tune-up game. I think the Lions beat the shit out of them, but I do think it's going to be a high-scoring game regardless. I think Derek Carr is going to dot him up a little bit, get a little revenge.
I think it sucks, bro.
Well, Chris Olave only got his first touchdown at home, 2 weeks ago, and it's just embarrassing. I don't know.
I don't even know how to say your name, but you're a peasant, and you know I'm talking to you.
Edgardo, you're a peasant.
Yeah, you're a peon.
And you're going to fucking lose on Sunday, bud.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. That's all we can hope for, right? Is a Birds loss. But what else we got going on here? It's Steelers, Cardinals. Steelers, it matters. I mean, it matters for the Steel City. I have them obviously beating the Cardinals this week at home. The Steelers defense when it's in Pittsburgh is just too good. So I think they're going to hold it.
We're going to lose to the Cardinals when we play them.
Yo, the Cardinals low-key are a good team.
I'm letting y'all know right now, the week after this game, we're going to lose to the Cardinals.
That could very
That's
well
going to be a
happen.
team that we lose to.
It's a divisional game.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a divisional game.
Only because Kyle Murray's
the team is good with Kyler Murray. I'm upset, honestly, that they had to start the season with Josh Dobbs, even though Josh Dobbs did well. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted to see that Cardinals team, Kyler Murray, fully healthy throughout the year. And I want to see Zach Ertz get back on the fucking field, fantasy-wise, because fuck McBride. McBride, he's a good player, but I need Ertz back in there for fantasy purposes. I have him on my IR in 3 teams. It's disgusting.
I think it's Jover for Zach Ertz. His injuries just
injured every year.
Every year, bro. It's brutal as a fantasy owner.
They should have never got rid of D-Hop. They should have never got rid of him. They're fucking stupid. Honestly,
Marquise
fucking
Brown's
stupid.
Do so much.
Yeah, Hollywood finally had a decent game with Kyler. Yeah, 88 yards on 6 catches, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully they can build some chemistry, but they definitely need a wideout next year. And here's the thing, yo. Even if the Giants can't get Marvin Harrison Jr., there's a lot of good free agent wide receivers this year. I'm pretty sure Cooper Kupp's a free agent. I'm pretty sure T. Higgins is a free agent.
We'll see who retains franchise tags, right? That's going to be a big.
There's a lot of good wide receivers coming up in free agency, so hopefully something good happens here.
I hope so for the Giants at least.
Okay. Anything else? All right. One more topic. The MLB. Yamamoto is the prized possession as far as pitching goes for the MLB this offseason. He's from Japan. No, Korea, actually.
Mm-hmm. No, he's from Japan.
Japan?
He wants to go, yeah, because he wants to go wherever another Japanese player is.
Okay.
So it really depends ultimately, I think, on Shohei Ohtani and what he decides.
Sure. Or he might have a friend already in New York.
Kodai Senga. Hey, listen, Kyle Higashioka has Japanese descendants. All I'm saying, we're in the running to
it's between the Mets and the Yankees, apparently. Yeah. But there's a lot of teams that have interest.
Bro, the Dodgers can always just come in with just a sack of cash, and that's it.
But you know who has the fattest sack?
Pause. That was insane.
Of cash.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but we're yet to see that type of spending yet, right?
Because we'll get beamed by the whole MLB for the whole season. We'll get hit by record numbers of pitches, more than the Astros when they cheated. But
I guess we'll see if the Mets decide. Yeah, I mean that was crazy. If the Mets
that was nasty when that happened, by the way. But
if the Mets decide to spend big, we'll see. I don't know. There's just not like Mets and Yankees. I just don't know how much you.
I think Cohen learned that spending is not going to get him where he needs to be as far as winning a championship.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be more conservative and build through the farm. But I still think we're going to get one big guy off season, no matter what. Probably. Yamamoto is probably going to be that guy, and we also want Jordan Montgomery from you guys.
No, he's a Ranger. He just won with the Rangers.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, he was with you guys, right?
He was, and then he was bad with us. He went to the Rangers and started snapping. Yeah. So I guess we'll see. I mean, the Rangers had everybody going this year. I don't know.
Yeah, we want to replace DeGrom, Scherzer with Montgomery, Yamamoto. So
and you guys have interest in Luis Severino. So God bless. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what New York baseball.
GGs. I don't know.
Winter meetings are going to be intense.
I don't know what the Mets are looking like this year. I'm not even going to fucking predict.
Not yet.
I can't. I'm not even going to do it. But I think that wraps it up for this week.
This is a sick Negro.
I appreciate y'all for coming through. You already know what time it is. See y'all next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. MoSports TV. Support us, bitch.
Peace. Fuck the birds.